If you have an ounce of doubt, you're out. Gentlemen, I want you moving forward to have absolute conviction in your capabilities and who you are, what you can offer to the marketplace, what you can offer as a man to a woman. Believe in your qualities. Don't go in with your head pointed to the ground, unsure of yourself, closed body language, ahhing, I don't think so, maybe I can. Believe that you can. You don't need to know how you're going to do everything. I've always said this. The how doesn't matter as much as you think it does. What matters is that unwavering belief that you have in yourself. Unshakable. I know I'm going to be a major success because I believe in who I am and how I carry myself. And that energy in of itself will attract people to you. It really will. Opportunities in the form of business partners, in the form of higher paid positions, jobs. People are going to be like, there's something about this guy. I like the way he moves, his energy, his conviction, the way he speaks, his tonality, body language, right? There's something about you that's just, who is this guy? We need to sit down with him. I need to find out more about this guy. Women will find you more attractive. Your aura, I know that word now is very popular in this day and age, aura farming, that phrase, right? But you know, there are guys that are really good at aura farming because they radiate confidence. Not arrogance, confidence, big difference. Arrogance is when you look down on people, like people are pathetic. You know, with people that are arrogant, they get their confidence by putting others down. A truly confident man doesn't need to put other people down to feel better about himself. He is confident in who he is internally. He builds the biggest building in town by building the biggest building in town, not by tearing other people's buildings down. Big difference there. So your energy changes. You walk different, you talk different. Opportunities start following you. Remember, gentlemen, success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by becoming an attractive person. As the late, great Jim Rohn used to say, success is looking for a good place to stay. Meaning your energy, your demeanor, how you carry yourself. If you're negative, if you believe, oh, the economy is absolutely fucked and the government and this and that and there's no more money. And if that's how you're speaking, you're repelling opportunities. You are. But when you say things like money is abundant, money is everywhere, there is so much money. Money is attracted to me. Money follows me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a consistent basis. Money's attracted to me. You start saying things like that. I know it sounds corny to some of you right now. You might be thinking, oh, here he goes with his money stuff, his law of affirmation. But genuinely, you know, everything about you becomes captivating. Who is this guy? You know? His energy. Have you ever spent some time with somebody and gone away feeling drained? Have you ever felt this way? Their energy, their negative energy, zaps you of your positive energy. On the other hand, there are people that you spend time with and you walk away feeling refreshed, feeling good. You know, you've almost by osmosis taken some of their good energy with you. People have an effect on you. There's a saying, misery loves company. Be very careful who you have around you. Audit your circle. If you're around people that complain about why there's no good women out there and all women are hoes and all this, you're going to be carrying yourself in a very fearful manner when it comes to women. You're going to be paranoid and treading on eggshells, worried that a woman might take advantage of you. And because you're so paranoid and fearful, you're going to get taken advantage of. Now, is every woman out there a wonderful woman? No. Just like how not every guy out there is a wonderful guy. But you attract what you are. If you're fearful, you're going to attract situations where somebody may take advantage of you. If you're confident in who you are, if you believe in your qualities, you're secure in who you are, you're not anxious and worried that she's going to find someone else that's better than you, then you're going to attract the right woman into your life because of your energy. Okay? You attract what you are. So pay very close attention, gentlemen, to your energy levels. Do not ignore your energy. Okay? The right energy will attract the right life. It really will. The life that you truly desire. The wrong energy will push that life away. And this is why you need to be very careful. You catch yourself saying some negative shit. Why am I always broke? You stop right there. You don't say it out loud. You don't finish that sentence. Stop saying negative things out loud. You are self-sabotaging when you do this. If anything, say positive things out loud. It has a powerful reverse effect. It makes you feel better about yourself. And I always say, when you feel good, you do good. When you feel good, you do good. Okay? So pay close attention to your energy. It really is one of the most important lessons that we all need to learn. It really is. So many people today are frustrated. They're living the same life that they hate over and over again. And they're complaining. And they're angry. And they're bitter over and over again, day after day, month after month, year after year. That's why nothing changes in their life. They continue to attract these horrible circumstances. Same thing with guys that are angry about women taking advantage of them. You know, there's guys out there that were broken up with 15 years ago, and they're still angry and saying negative things about women, and then acting frustrated and surprised when you know, no woman finds them attractive, because your energy is pushing women away, right? So pay attention to it. It's a very, very important lesson, one that most guys ignore. They just pay attention to how-tos. Ali, how can I apply to a job that I really want? Well, first of all, do you believe you can secure a really high-paying job? Do you believe you're worthy of being on a really high salary? If you don't believe you're worthy, forget applying, because in most cases, you won't get the job. I'm just being honest with you. If you believe that you're capable, then you'll get the job. And even if you don't actually know how, interestingly, how the job works entirely, you believe in your ability to find out how. You believe in your ability to be resourceful. You know what? I don't know how right now, but I'm not going to say that I can't. The moment you utter the phrase, I can't, that's it. You might as well just fucking stop, because you ain't going any further. When you say the phrase, I can't, you are essentially drawing a line in the sand and saying, well, I can't do this. You're paralyzing yourself. When you say, I absolutely can, then, interestingly, you actually rise to the level. You know, well, Jim Rohn used to say, income does not far exceed personal development. Right? When you develop yourself, the income rises. It's just fascinating how that works. Right? So you rise to the occasion. You know, I always say to guys, force growth to yourself. I love that phrase, force growth. If you don't know how to do something, tell yourself, I'm going to learn this. Force yourself to become good at this thing, and the money will follow. Okay? Thanks for watching, gents. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, comment, let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.